Eggs are a globally recognized breakfast favorite, loved for their exceptional protein content and wide array of essential nutrients. But what if the familiar ways we enjoy this simple food could be inadvertently harming your health? Many are unaware that some common food pairings we often choose can quietly contribute to inflammation, hinder the absorption of vital nutrients, and even increase the risk of future health problems. Today, we delve into the 3 most unfavorable foods often consumed with eggs. We rely on scientific data, not speculation, to reveal the hidden flaws of these combinations. In addition, we will present 3 powerful alternatives that can turn your egg dishes into a real superfood that benefits your body. It's not about giving up eggs altogether, but about learning to consume them in a way that maximizes their benefits. Get ready to learn about the best combination options, simple recipes, and gain knowledge that will allow you to create dishes that support your health, not undermine it. A small adjustment to your diet can lead to noticeable improvements in your energy levels, digestion, and overall vitality. Stay tuned to learn how to optimize your egg consumption and unlock its full potential for your health. The traditional morning ritual, scrambled eggs with toast, may contain a hidden threat to the body. It would seem that what could be simpler and more familiar than starting the day with eggs and crispy slices of white bread. This choice, rooted in the daily lives of many, is actually able to subtly undermine the energy balance, slow down metabolism, and even negatively affect cognitive functions. Eggs in themselves are a real treasure trove of nutrients. They are rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and valuable elements that support brain function, such as choline and vitamin B12. However, when combined with white bread, this soft and airy product made from refined flour, they turn into a time bomb for the body. White bread, devoid of fiber and essential nutrients, is digested with lightning speed. Within minutes of consumption, blood sugar levels soar. In response, the body releases insulin to cope with excess glucose. It is at this moment that the sugar pit occurs, a feeling of fatigue, clouded consciousness, and irritability. Over time, this diet not only complicates the morning hours, but also poses a threat to long-term health. Continuous fluctuations in blood sugar levels can provoke insulin resistance, lead to weight gain, and increase the likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes. It is important to note that unstable blood sugar levels also contribute to the development of chronic inflammation, which is one of the main causes of heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's disease. However, you should not give up eggs. It is important to pay attention to what they are combined with. It is recommended to replace white toast with whole grain bread or sprouted grain bread. These alternatives contain a large amount of fiber, which slows down the digestion process, supports gut health, and helps stabilize blood sugar levels. This will allow you to feel full longer, improve clarity of thinking, and protect the body from inflammatory processes. As an additional option, you can try baked sweet potatoes, rich in complex carbohydrates, beta-carotene, and antioxidants. You can also serve eggs with stewed green vegetables, such as spinach or cabbage. These combinations are not only delicious, but also have a positive effect on the body, supporting long-term energy, improving cognitive function, and promoting healthy aging. The first meal plays an important role in determining the overall condition for the day and affects overall health. Therefore, it is important to ask yourself, does breakfast help support the body, or on the contrary, restrain it? It is necessary to give preference to products that work for the benefit of the body. The impact of diet and lifestyle on well-being is a topic that does not lose its relevance. The focus is on common eating habits that can insidiously harm health, provoking inflammatory processes and making it difficult to absorb valuable nutrients. Lovers of combining eggs with certain foods are at risk, for example, eating scrambled eggs with white bread toast or drinking tea for breakfast. With age, when the body becomes more susceptible to negative factors, such gastronomic habits require special attention. Combination. Number 2. Eggs and soy products, an unexpected antagonism of beneficial substances. At first glance, the combination seems quite healthy. Scrambled eggs with tofu or a glass of soy milk alongside an egg dish. Both eggs and soy are valuable sources of protein, but consuming them together may hinder complete protein absorption. Soy contains trypsin inhibitors, compounds that block the breakdown and absorption of protein. This is especially important for people over 60, as the body's ability to maintain muscle mass and strength naturally declines with age. Inefficient protein processing not only leads to nutrient loss, but also accelerates the loss of muscle mass, which needs to be supported. Egg whites contain avidin, a substance that actively interacts with biotin, one of the key B vitamins. This vitamin plays an important role in energy metabolism and maintaining the health of the skin, hair, and nervous system. However, when avidin reacts with soy, the body may have difficulty absorbing biotin. If a person feels unexplained fatigue or notices thinning hair or brittle nails, the cause may not be age-related changes, but rather dietary habits. Soy, especially when combined with protein-rich foods like eggs, can cause digestive discomfort, manifesting as bloating, flatulence, or a feeling of heaviness. As a result, after eating, a person feels depleted rather than energized. Instead of soy supplements, it is recommended to choose vegetables that harmonize with the body's needs. For example, spinach is a valuable source of iron and folic acid, while mushrooms contain powerful antioxidants and substances that support gut health. These plant-based components contribute to better absorption of nutrients from eggs, improving digestion, muscle recovery, and brain function. To enrich your morning diet, you can add healthy fats such as avocado or olive oil. These products increase the bioavailability of nutrients and turn breakfast into a source of longevity. It is important to remember that even healthy foods can be harmful when combined incorrectly. You need to be careful about choosing foods so that the body can most effectively absorb and use the nutrients it receives. When planning breakfast, you should ask yourself, do the chosen combinations promote health, or on the contrary, hinder it? Seemingly, what could be better to start the day than a plate of appetizing eggs, complemented by a cup of fragrant tea? However, behind this idyllic picture lies a potential threat to health that many are not even aware of. The fact is that tea, especially its black and green varieties, is rich in tannins, natural compounds with antioxidant properties. But it is these beneficial substances that can play a cruel joke if you consume tea in combination with protein-rich foods such as eggs. Tannins have the ability to bind to the proteins contained in food, thereby making it difficult for the body to break down and absorb them. As a result, even when consuming such a valuable product as eggs, rich in choline, protein, and iron, the body cannot fully utilize all of its nutrients. Digestion slows down, the absorption of beneficial substances deteriorates, and over time the body begins to lack the necessary elements from food. But that's not all. Tannins can also interfere with the absorption of iron, an essential micronutrient needed for energy production, brain function, and oxygen transport. Paradoxically, eggs themselves are a source of iron. Thus, by drinking tea during breakfast, a person risks depriving themselves of one of the very nutrients that are especially important for maintaining health with age. So, what should be done in this situation? The solution lies in the proper allocation of time and the reasonable replacement of some products with others. Tea lovers should not be overly concerned. It is enough to postpone the consumption of this drink to a period 30 to 60 minutes before or after a meal, avoiding its use directly during meals. In this way, you can continue to enjoy your favorite drink without harming the digestive process. As an alternative to breakfast with eggs, you can consider freshly squeezed orange juice. This drink not only has a pleasant, refreshing taste, but is also a valuable source of vitamin C, which has the opposite effect to tannins. Vitamin C promotes more efficient absorption of iron from food, thereby turning an ordinary meal into a real nutritional charge for the body. For those who prefer milder drinks, herbal teas such as chamomile or mint are an excellent option. They naturally do not contain tannins and therefore do not interfere with digestion and can also have a soothing effect on the stomach. It's important to remember that minor adjustments to the beverages consumed with eggs can significantly impact the nutrients the body extracts from food. Don't let a seemingly harmless habit deprive you of the well-deserved benefits of healthy eating. Have you ever started your day with a cup of tea with eggs in it? If not, you might be missing out on one of the simplest and most effective improvements you can make to your morning diet. Introducing combination number 4. Eggs and pumpkin, an alliance that can work wonders for your vision. The thought of combining eggs and pumpkin may never have crossed your mind, which is understandable. However, despite its unexpectedness, this duo has the potential to transform your well-being and bodily functions, starting with the most precious, your eyesight. What is the secret to the effectiveness of this combination? Pumpkin is a treasure trove of beta-carotene, a pigment that the body converts into vitamin A, vital for protecting vision, especially in old age. Just one serving of pumpkin can provide more than twice the daily requirement of this vision-saving vitamin. Complement this with eggs, which are one of the best natural sources of lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that act as natural sunglasses for the eyes. These substances filter harmful blue light, reduce the risk of macular degeneration, and help maintain visual acuity up to age 70 and beyond. The beneficial effects of pumpkin cannot be underestimated, as its benefits are not limited to vision. This autumn gift contains fiber, which is slowly digested, providing smooth blood sugar control and maintaining a stable energy background. Forget about the sharp drops in energy after eating. Pumpkin provides even and sustained nutrition for the body and mind. Combined with the high-quality protein found in eggs, it becomes a real superfood, supporting muscle tone, stimulating metabolism, and activating brain activity. How can you enjoy this powerful duo? One option is to prepare an exquisite cream of pumpkin and egg soup. To do this, fry fragrant garlic in olive oil, add fresh pieces of pumpkin, and simmer them in vegetable broth. Then the soup is whipped to a creamy consistency, and hard-boiled or soft-boiled eggs are added at the end. The result is a warming, cozy, and incredibly nutritious dish. For those who appreciate simplicity, you can bake pumpkin cubes in the oven and serve them with fried eggs or a delicate omelet. A pinch of cinnamon or black pepper will add piquancy and an unexpected flavor accent. This combination not only pleases the taste buds, but also has a comprehensive beneficial effect on the body, from eye health to maintaining optimal energy levels. A natural question arises. Have you ever combined eggs with pumpkin? If not, it may be worth enriching your diet with this nutritious product, which improves vision and brings many other beneficial properties. You will be pleasantly surprised at how delicious healthy food can be. Combination number 5, eggs and cheese, an alliance that gives strength to bones. What can compare to an appetizing fluffy omelet that exudes a seductive aroma? Except perhaps an omelet enriched with a whole range of nutrients that promote bone strengthening and maintain vitality. Eggs and cheese are not just a culinary tandem, they are a real elixir of health, especially when it comes to maintaining physical strength over time. Scientific studies confirm that eggs are a valuable source of vitamin D, which plays a key role in the body's absorption of calcium. However, by themselves, they do not contain enough of this vital mineral. And this is where cheese comes into play, a generous source of calcium, the cornerstone for building strong bones and teeth. By combining eggs and cheese, a person provides their body with everything necessary to build bone mass and prevent diseases such as osteoporosis, the prevalence of which increases after 60 years of age. The protein contained in eggs and cheese helps restore muscle tissue, making a person stronger, more resilient, and more independent in everyday life. But this alliance is not only good for bones, it also has a beneficial effect on the brain. Choline, present in eggs, supports memory and clarity of thinking, and aged cheeses, such as cheddar and Gouda, contain natural probiotics that improve intestinal microflora and promote more efficient absorption of nutrients. What is the best way to enjoy this winning duo? Everything ingenious is simple. Make scrambled eggs with cheese, beat the eggs, slowly fry them in a pan, and at the very end, sprinkle with grated cheddar or Parmesan. For an extra dose of vitamins, add a handful of spinach or chopped tomatoes. Or try baking mini frittatas with eggs, cheese, and vegetables, a great on-the-go snack option that combines great taste and health benefits. The point is that eggs and cheese are not only a delightful combination, but also a contribution to your long-term health. If you're looking for a delicious way to take care of your bones, muscles, and mental clarity, this combination will be your faithful companion. Now share. How often do you eat eggs with cheese? And if not, which recipe would you like to try first? Combination number 6. Eggs and apples. An unexpectedly perfect duo for digestion and energy. Here's a combination that might seem unexpected, but once you try it, you'll wonder why you haven't done it before. Eggs and apples, at first glance, are not the most obvious pair, but together they create one of the most balanced and digestion-friendly duos you can imagine on your plate. Eggs are a storehouse of high-quality protein and essential nutrients, such as iron and B vitamins. They provide a feeling of fullness, nourish muscles, and support brain health. However, for some people, eating eggs alone can feel a bit heavy on the stomach, and that's where apples come in. Apples are rich in fiber, especially pectin, which gently stimulates the digestive system. Pectin helps regulate the processing of fats and proteins in the body. This means that by eating apples with eggs, you ensure more efficient and comfortable digestion of both products. The benefits of this combination don't end there. Apples, known for their rich vitamin C content, significantly improve the absorption of iron by the body. Given that eggs are a source of iron, the union of these two products allows the body to extract maximum benefit from this mineral, which is especially important for maintaining energy balance, healthy blood circulation, and overall tone. What's the best way to enjoy this harmonious combination? Start simple by preparing a hard-boiled egg and slicing a fresh apple into wedges for a quick breakfast or a healthy snack during the day. It's simple, doesn't take much time, and is truly enjoyable. Alternatively, you can get creative in the kitchen by adding sliced eggs and apples to a fresh green salad, complementing it with crunchy walnuts and dressing it with a light yogurt or lemon sauce. The result is a refreshing, protein-rich, and easily digestible dish. This nutrition provides a stable level of energy, mental clarity, and digestive comfort without causing feelings of heaviness or fatigue. Therefore, if you are looking to diversify your diet and are looking for a new way to eat eggs that will promote both healthy digestion and optimal nutrient absorption, try adding a crispy apple to your egg dishes. Now it's your turn. Have you ever combined eggs with apples before? If not, which of the proposed options would you try first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Unveiling the secrets of perfect egg preparation, from preserving nutrients to delicious taste. Eggs are undoubtedly one of the most affordable, versatile, and nutritious foods that we can include in our diet. However, paradoxically, many overlook one important aspect. It's not just what we eat that matters, but how we cook it. The method of cooking eggs can either preserve or destroy valuable nutrients needed by our body to maintain health and vitality over time. Therefore, to fully unlock the potential of this humble product, it is necessary to master the correct cooking techniques. First of all, let's look at common mistakes to avoid. Many people, striving for a quick result, cook eggs at excessively high temperatures, frying them to a crisp or scrambling them in a hot pan. Unfortunately, this approach leads to damage to valuable compounds such as vitamin B12, choline, and antioxidants, including lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients play a vital role in protecting our eyes, brain, and cardiovascular system. In addition, overheating causes the proteins in eggs to become hard and difficult to digest, which can cause stomach discomfort and reduce the absorption of beneficial substances. So, what is the best way to cook eggs to get the most out of them? Let's start with hard boiling. This method ensures thorough heat treatment of proteins, leaving the yolk slightly liquid, which allows you to preserve most of the valuable nutrients that are sensitive to high temperatures. This method is ideal for breakfast and takes only about 6 minutes. Next, let's consider cooking eggs in a bag, or mullet, a method of cooking in boiling water without adding oil. This delicate and clean process preserves the egg's structure while avoiding harmful fats or toxic substances that can form when oil burns. If you prefer scrambled eggs, you don't have to give up your favorite dish, but you should rethink how you prepare it. It is recommended to use minimal heat, stir the contents of the pan slowly, and add a small amount of milk or olive oil to prevent sticking. This method not only helps preserve nutrients, but also results in tender, creamy scrambled eggs with a rich flavor. When frying eggs, avoid using processed oils and margarine, opting instead for extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. These oils contain heart-healthy fats and have a higher smoke point, meaning they don't break down as quickly when heated. It is worth noting that the cooking process also affects the body's absorption of biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Raw egg whites contain a protein called avidin, which binds to biotin, preventing its absorption. Therefore, eating raw eggs in the hope of getting more benefits can have the opposite effect. Heat treatment neutralizes avidin, making biotin fully available to the body, which helps improve skin condition, strengthen nails, and increase energy levels. To make an egg dish even healthier, combine hard-boiled eggs with stewed vegetables or serve eggs in a bag on a slice of whole grain toast with avocado puree. This combination provides the body with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Such simple changes can turn an ordinary meal into a powerful tool for maintaining health and longevity. The next time you're at the stove, remember that how you cook your eggs is just as important as eating them. By choosing gentle heating, avoiding overcooking, and using heart-healthy oils, you can preserve maximum nutrients. It is these small but conscious decisions, made daily, that have a significant impact on overall health, surpassing the effectiveness of any dietary supplements. Conclusion: small choices, significant consequences. Imagine a morning meal. Sunlight streams through the window pane, illuminating the table, on which sits a plate of appetizing and healthy food. This is the magic of a conscious approach to nutrition. A simple adjustment to an egg recipe or how they are prepared can not only minimize hidden health threats, but also provide the body with the necessary support to maintain strength, vitality, and independence. The next time your hand reaches for white toast or a cup of tea with eggs, pause for a moment and ask yourself, does this contribute to improving my well-being? There is no need for radical changes overnight. It is enough to start small. For example, replace ordinary toast with whole grain or opt for a hard-boiled egg in combination with fresh fruit. These simple modifications can improve digestion, strengthen bone tissue, increase mental clarity, and provide vitality for years to come. Now it's your turn. What is the first change you're willing to make to your diet after reading this information? Before we say goodbye, take a moment to consider. Are you combining eggs with any of the products discussed earlier, perhaps without even realizing it? These morning rituals may have been holding you back, but now that the truth is revealed, you have a chance to make more conscious choices, starting with your next meal. Thank you for watching this video. Which of the gastronomic unions discussed was most unexpected for you, and what adjustments do you intend to make to your diet? And don't forget to check out our other videos. There you will find a lot more valuable information about a healthy lifestyle and longevity.